The text of Dante, Santori, Azazel. The alien handbook created by Dante begins with an incipit. Many drift over the first words of the book, but the words refer to the context and its purpose. This section defines the target audience for the book, and I can say here that it is not a person. The incipit of a text refers to the first words of a text and is employed as an identifying label. The word incipit in Latin means it begins. The Greek word tetelestai is used in the Gospel of John as the last words of Jesus. It is finished, before he gave up his spirit on the cross. Tetelestai comes from the Greek root teleu, meaning bring to an end, finish or complete. But there is a strange creature known as it in Sumerian lore. The word it identifies the moon god. And here we find the incipit, Rex Deus. Rex Deus is a term used in a book about a secret dynasty of the descendants of the high priests of the temple in Jerusalem, the temple designed by spirits, attached to and built by King Solomon. This is also found in the Sanskrit meaning of diva, which I will reveal shortly. The term rex is a Latin word that means king, male, or monarch. Monarch. In Hebrew, it is cognate with Malachi, Mematim, synonymous with Anunnaki, the king, angel, or messenger. Deus is a Latin word that means God or deity. Therefore, Rex Deus is the king of the gods. Phonetically, Zeus, the god Zeus. An is equal to D is equal to TH, or simply the letter T. So there is no difference between anism, deism, and theism, the symbol being a ball and crux. Hold on, Christ would be affliction, and anism would be idolatry. I'm sorry, but I believe he was named Jesus after something else, namely Aya-Zu. Deus comes from the Proto-Indo-European Deus, which means celestial or the shining. It is related to the Sanskrit word diva, the Lithuanian devas, and the Old Irish dia. Some say this is a false cognate, anios, Deus, theos, or teos, as seen in the Proto-Germanic tiwas, or teos, the Old Norse Tyr, who was previously known as Zu, meaning soul. Devas are the gods. Dia is a god, but which god? Yes, the witch god. An-Aya, the god Aya, an accusative singular of Zeus. It is Zeus, the king of the gods. Diva refers to a demigod, like the Greek Perseus, to the emperors and kings, a chosen subject endowed with great wisdom. But more like Solomon in Jerusalem and Marduk of Babylon, the builders of the great temples, and the spirit within the diva is the wisdom from the architect. Deus Pater, Deus Spiritus, Deus Sanctus, and to further that notion, Deva in Sanskrit can mean the gods, and refers to one of the three Gana clusters, according to Manasara. I remind you, the symbol of sin is 3 branches or flames. One of the 3 Gana clusters is one of the 3 alternative principles, beside the 6 Ayadisadvaga, and was used to constitute the horoscope of an architectural or iconographic object. Their application is intended to verify the measurements of the architectural and iconographic object against the dictates of astrology that lay out the conditions of auspiciousness, meaning a favorable, promising, or suggesting a positive and successful future. That would be the term build back better. The particular Gana, for example the Deva, of all architectural and iconographic objects, a settlement, building, or image, must be calculated and ascertained. Rex Deus is a building for a king, the king of the gods, designed by the spirits of nature, the monarch and the gateway of the gods. Rex Deus is the beginning and its end, or simply incipit tetelestai. It begins, it is finished, for now.